Demand on your care. Caregiver stress. Planning for future. Ms. Wang lives with her 75-year-old mother, who suffers from dementia and diabetes. Ms. Wang is the main caregiver. Her siblings share monthly living expenses, but they have no spare time to take care of their mother. In recent years, the mother's condition has become increasingly serious, with difficulty in movement and hallucinations, more behavioral and emotional problems, and loss of self-care ability. Moreover, because of dysphagia and suffering from severe pneumonia, the mother was admitted to the hospital several times for medical treatment, and her body becomes more and more vulnerable. The doctor suggested using a nasogastric tube for feeding. Ms. Wang never thought that her mother's condition would change rapidly. She thought she could take care of her at home, but the current situation made her very difficult. Her brothers and sisters had different opinions and criticisms, which made it difficult for her to face the situation. She feels great distress and burdening taking care of her mother, which affects Ms. Wang's emotion and quality of life. The caring journey is long, and there are opportunities to encounter different challenges. If caregivers can understand the development of the disease and the subsequent situation in advance, predict possible problems, plan the future, caring of their loved one will go smoothly. The advantages of early planning. Arrange the care plan as early as possible. It is easier to grasp the direction of future care. Reduce anxiety and restlessness and avoid arguments. Early communication makes it easier for family members to adapt and reach consensus. Be able to follow the care recipient's wishes and make plans that meet the care needs. Have plenty of time to choose the best for your loved one. Improve understanding among families and reduce difficulty or stress in making care decisions. How to plan. Know about the wishes of the care recipient. Respect the wishes and choices of the care recipient, and understand the direction of future care. Talk to the healthcare professionals about the progress and prognosis of the disease. Discuss the care and treatment plan with the care recipient and other family members and seek consensus. Avoid disputes and work together to make plans that meet care needs. Learn about advanced care planning and advanced directives. Advanced care planning refers to a mentally competent patient who has a serious illness. Planning on future medical and personal care at the end of life via a communication process among the patient, family members and healthcare workers, taking into consideration factors such as disease prognosis, benefits and burdens of treatment, values and preferences of the patient, etc. Even if the care recipient has not been able to clearly express his or her wishes, family members are encouraged to communicate with the medical staff and seek consensus based on the best interests of the patient. An advanced directive is a written document that addresses a mentally competent adult patient's willingness to receive life-sustaining treatment after discussing it with family members and healthcare workers. When patient is in an end-stage condition and mentally incapable of making healthcare decisions, it addresses under what specific circumstances those life-sustaining treatments are refused. A valid and applicable AD is legally binding under common law. Financial arrangements such as will, enduring powers of attorney. Dealing with financial arrangements in advance, budgeting to take care of necessary expenses, and having a consensus among family members can avoid disputes. Will. Anyone over the age of 18 and mentally competent can make a will. A will is a legal document that sets out how a person's assets will be distributed after his death. Enduring power of attorney. The enduring power of attorney allows the donor, patient, to entrust the attorney, family or friend, when mentally capable, so that the attorney, family or friend, can handle financial arrangements on behalf of the donor when he/she becomes mentally incapacitated. After death arrangements such as funeral, burial ceremony, birth, old age, sickness and death are the laws of nature, although society generally has taboos on talking about death. As the population ages, we need to pay more attention to illness or death-related issues. And we need to prepare for the future care process. Look back to Ms. Wang's case, she seems not have sufficient support and information. If she can discuss with family and healthcare workers and plan for the care plan in advance, she may have a more smoother caring journey. So, if you're taking care of others, don't wait, act now. Please visit our website, Facebook and YouTube channel for more information on elder care. Before you leave, remember to like and subscribe our channel.